What's up, guys? It's Ninja on the Ninja, and basically, I got a video for you today. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I normally, I don't care. Well, I don't care as much. Now that I'm an adult and I've grown up, and they stopped brain rotting me and stopped forcing me to eat what I don't want to eat, or once I get past Hollywood and the commercial and the fake world that's captivating the world, that's dividing the world, the ego and this nonsense bullshit that's captivating the world, right? As soon as we get rid of all that and we snap into reality, basically, there's something that I found out about that I didn't realize I'm actually kind of interested. Like, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. Cause the reason why I didn't know about it is because they're not talking about it. They're not teaching me. They're not showing me the way. They're talking about sex and drugs and gangs, and that's it. They're not making mention of science and history and documentation and the good stuff, the stuff that actually makes you want to lead a good life. Unfortunately, it's just, and that's what consumed my world. Basically, my world was infested with that shit. And you know, though I was smart enough to say back off and fight it off, um, despite that, I was still surrounded by it. All my friends gave into it. They all had fucking shitty lives, and I have ruined lives. I'm the only one that has a decent life, basically. And I've been through a brain tumor and a stroke, and I'm having a better life than them people. Like, that's how fucked up it is. Anyways, so, all of that said, okay, I found this, basically, right? Now I'm gonna show you this. Okay, this chick right here. Now, okay, so you're with me. Okay. Now, this is scientifical. This is philosophy, um, science, philosophy, metaphysics, like physics in general. It puts a lot of shit into question. Though she may be small minded in the fact that she's like, oh, it's just this, and it's just a label, it's just a word, but she doesn't understand that that word has a meaning and there's a whole different world behind that word that she just throws around, right? This is why you don't judge a person by their cover. You have to take a moment to get to know them, basically, and they may appear to be slow, but there's a difference if they care about stuff versus not caring about stuff. Okay, so a person appears to be slow, but it's because they're actually like it's just a word, and to you it's just a word, but to them it's a whole new world, right? And so they have to go through all of that, and that's why it seems so slow. Because they have so much to go through, whereas you don't care, right? And that's kind of the problem, the situation, and that's just leading the world right now. Basically, and I've realized the reason why the world is backwards and the reason why the society's fucked up is because they're trying to discourage you from stepping up to be something because they want it, and the way that they hold on to it is they make sure you never rise to power. They make sure you don't want it because if you want it, now there's competition. I can't beat you, so I have to make you think of, and that's what's going on in the world, and that's how the game is rigged. That's what's going on. This happened in the life, and that's happening on the line. They control the algorithm. They control. Now I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and I can say no. This isn't right. This is the way, and that's like I become an adult. Like in all honesty, I'm the father I wish I had growing up. That's what I am. I'm a coach. I'm a daddy. I'm on top of it, son. Anyways, I show you the way. I show you how it is. I cry. You are going to make it when you are with me, right? Because I don't give into this bullshit. I've never given into anything. I am the dog that pees on your carpet. I will never be housebroken. You know what I'm saying? So I don't pee on your carpet because it's not right to pee on your carpet. So I won't do it. Simply put, I won't do it because it's wrong. It's like it's a what's it called? It sucks to have to clean up. And it sucks to live with on top of that. So like why would you want that? You know what I'm saying? Like logically it doesn't make sense, so I don't do it, right? That's kind of the point. I'm the dog who will pee on your carpet. I am not housebroken, but if it makes sense, I will do that. Anyways, rant over. So check this out. This is science, psychology, physics, metaphysics. This is crazy. This is a good find, I think. So there's this chick trying to be harder than she probably like. She, this could be her basic. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not like all Hollywooded up, and she's not trying to like. This just could be her wearing a suit. You know what I'm saying? This is her every day. This might be a woman you want to marry. You know. This is anyways. This is someone I would talk to. I'd have a drink of water with. Let's go. Anyways,
if you have syphilis, then this video is for you.
I don't have syphilis.
If you don't have syphilis, then you should also watch this video so you never want to get it. This
Okay.
is a skull on display here at the Bone Museum that has syphilis. But Masha, it looks perfectly normal. Well, let's take a look on the other side.
This is crazy, dude.
What we're seeing back here is called Kericica, and it is a telltale sign of prolonged syphilitic infection. In fact, it is a pattern so unique that it only really appears in syphilitic patients. This is caused by the body's immune response and the nature of the syphilis bacteria. As it travels through the bloodstream, it settles and persists because the skull has a very rich but slow-moving blood supply. Your body, in turn, tries to eliminate the bacteria by causing localized tissue death, by destroying portions of bone that still hold on to the syphilitic bacteria.
So your body kills itself. It's like a nuking itself. It's like nuking the world, basically, right? Like your brain is the world. Like think of this brain as a world, and your body is nuking itself. Like it dropped a nuclear bomb on top of your head, basically. That's what this syphilis does. Is it makes your body does the syphilis? I don't know what it does, but it makes your body react like this. Right? I don't know what syphilis does, right? But it makes your body react the way this body reacted, and it nuked itself. Right? Now this is where it's crazy.
This creates a cycle of destruction and repair. As the body destroys the portion of the bone that holds onto the infection, it will in turn repair it using healthier bone. And interesting.
That's crazy to me. Your body does this. It nuked itself and now it's rebuilding. Your body, dude. Your body. Holy crap. Like that's something humans do. We nuke a place and we rebuild like Hiroshima and shit. Like think of the world and blah blah blah. Like we have problems and we're like we should nuke Russia, we should nuke Japan, we should nuke America. But then the consequence and the fact that we gotta live with it, like that's it's so crazy. And that's what our body is doing too. That's what your body does. When you have syphilis, it's like having America or China or fucking Russia on you. And so you nuked it, boom, and now your body's trying to fix it. Your body is trying to recover, and in some places it works, and in some places it didn't, as we had seen, right?
Thing call it about this skull specifically is we actually had it examined by specialists, and they noticed that it displays something called Huntington's teeth, which only primarily appear in congenital syphilis cases. If you would like to learn more about this,
So I don't know what that means.
we actually have a long-form video on our YouTube channel about syphilis. This doesn't actually happen until the third stage of syphilis, which doesn't appear until up to 20 years after initial infection.
Yeah, it takes 20 years before your body nukes itself.
Now, we actually have an exhibit on syphilis here at the Bone Museum with this skull and various other bones. So if you found this video interesting, make sure to come check it out in Brooklyn, New York.
So again, we'll go back to it.
Localized tissue death by destroying portions of bone that still hold on to the syphilitic bacteria.
Your body does that. Your body does that. That's crazy.
Tries to eliminate the bacteria by causing localized tissue death by destroying portions of bone that still hold on to the syphilitic bacteria.
It's like nuking itself. Like, that's what it is.
This creates a cycle of destruction and repair. As the body destroys the portion of the bone that holds on to the infection, it will in turn repair it using healthier bone. An interesting call.
And I was just thinking, like, okay, your body does that. That's kind of cool. But that's kind of what we do. And then that got me thinking, what is a cell? What is life? Like, if cells are doing this and your body is doing this, maybe consciousness isn't what we think it is. But at the same time, it is something, though. But and where does it go? Like, where I go, the consequence that makes me me. Where what? And this is why I'm philosophical and like God and whatnot. Like, what? But your body and like it's responding without you. Like, this is what proves that the guy that's talking to you, the person talking to you now, not the physical body, but the the ego is what you're seeing is my ego, right? And so when people say ego, they shouldn't say, like, you need to change ego to mean something else, basically, because what I am is an ego. Every consciousness is an ego. Your subconscious, right? The being that you are when you're asleep, that's your body in its true state. That is your body. But when you are awake, when you're conscious, that's your ego. And some people take it too far and they become like an alter ego, basically. Something like that. So, and then again, it's your body does stuff without you. It has syphilis, and so your body nuked itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, your subconscious is a powerful thing. You, as the consciousness or the ego, I guess like they call it consciousness, right? But in reality, your body is conscious, but you are an ego, right? Like, that's literally what you are. There is nothing like you are your ego, and then there's your body and the consciousness. I think the conscious, like we call it subconscious, but I call that conscious. What I am is an ego. I believe this is true. I don't believe any of the bullshit. And again, as an adult, I can do this. When I was a kid, I could not do this, right? Sorry, like this is really bothering me here. I'm not gonna eat anything. Anyways, I think it's just 'cause I'm talking so much. But yeah, the ego, it's insane. Like, to really think about it. Like, and then your body, and then your cells, and your ego, your consciousness, and the way that it responds to the bacteria, the syphilis, right, and the virus, and the nuke, and then how your body does stuff without you, and blah blah blah. It's such a crazy aspect. What is life at that point? Like, holy shit. Anyways, that was it. So, real quick, thank you, Bone Museum. Um, got a new sub, bitch. Welcome to the family. So, anyways, I'm out here. So, thank you for watching and thank you for that journey, that thought process. Like, it may be just a thing to you, it's just a word, but again, like this, to you, you're fast and you can process information. You do you. That's fine. That's why, like, I don't. I hate to say this, but that's what being a dog is. It's very surface, and like they are their ego, right? That's why they have fur and hair and blah blah. Blah. That's why humans don't have hair, is because we lost that. We've become alien. We are not part of this world anymore because we're becoming the ego. We are the intelligence instead of being um, like the animal. We're becoming like that's why uh, education. Like we are the education nowadays. Like oh, I know when I was a kid, I was education. There was nothing about me. The intelligence part of me was not clicked in. It was not turned on. I was not awake yet. Basically, because I was a sheltered kid personally. I had a mom that would jump in the way of a bullet. Like if someone had a threat, my mom would jump in the way. If someone came at me, my mom would jump in the way. Right. But you have to understand that I was still trying to go out and live my life despite that. I'd get into fights, I had girls, blah, blah, blah. I would still live my life, but the problem is I couldn't live my life because I was also a prisoner in my home because of my mother. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad was vacant. He didn't care. He's like, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, hands off. Here's money. Just fucking figure it out. That was my dad. That was my life. So, anyways, be happy, be safe, take care, be blessed. That's crazy. That's insane. Like, what is consciousness? What is life? If your body does what it does, if cells do what they do, what is life? What are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? Where do I go when I die? Where does my consciousness go? Like, basically, it's death. You're asleep. That's what they call it, the sleep. But where does the consciousness go? Does it ever come back? Am I ever back again? Like, these are all thoughts. And when you're young, you want to come back and you want to live. When you're older, like, fuck it, I'm done. I've lived, I'm done. I lived it. I lived it, fuck it. And you don't want to live forever. When you're a kid, you want to live forever. When you get older, you don't. But also, at the same time, when you're older and you know how things work, um, you want to stay alive to help the rest of the world. There are bad people in the world that want to they want to stay alive forever despite their age. And this is I forget what the show is called, but they had a good point. This will be the last thing before I go. The thing was you die young or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what it was. Because essentially, like that's life. That's life in a nutshell. So, anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe, take care, be loved. God bless, and don't let the door hit you, or the Lord split you. And you know the deal. Peace.